Cassadine, did you ever have to stop Luke from having contact with Laura?
Years ago, I believed that contact with Luke could be harmful, but now I think otherwise.
Why do you think it was harmful for your mother?
Because of the psychiatrist's initial recommendation.
No other reason?
No other reason.
Do you know of any time that Luke was abusive towards your mother?
No.
You're under oath, Mr. Cassadine.
Laura never told me that Luke was abusive towards her.
That's not what I asked. But I'll move on. Do you have any recollection of a situation that happened between Luke and Laura at the campus disco on October 5th,
Objection,
1979?
Your Honor,
I assume you're going someplace specific with this?
Yes, Your Honor, I am going somewhere with this.
Overruled. Witness will answer.
Mr. Cassadine, what happened October 5th, 1979 between Lulu Spencer and Laura Baldwin? Do you want me to repeat the question?
No, you don't have to read.
Well, we're waiting.
There was a rape.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear you.
Luke raped Laura.
What?
Lulu, let me explain.
I'll have order in my courtroom. You have not been dismissed, all right? Now you get back up on that stand. Get back up on that stand. You're unnecessary. Get back up on that stand. Get back up.
Sir, you didn't have to do that.
I am not now. Don't do this here. Don't do this.
Benelli, let me in, please. I need to see you.
Hey, Benelli's not here.
Where is he? I need him to do some research for me.
Just come on in and tell me what happened.
There was the hearing for my mother's guardianship, and everyone was telling me that I shouldn't go, that ugly things were going to be said and things that I didn't need to hear. Everyone knew that it was going to come out, and they tried to stop me from going, but I didn't listen, and I walk into court, and Nicholas is on the stand, and Scott is pushing him, and he doesn't want to say it, but he has to because he's a witness. Nicholas said that my dad raped my mother. Do you know if my father raped my mother?
I can't. Lulu, I can't answer that. I don't even know how.
He must have. He must have. I saw his face when he knew that I was there and that I heard it. And he didn't even deny it. Not one single person stood up to tell me that it wasn't true. Nicholas was a witness. He was under oath. He's not going to make something up like that.
You just got hit with something really big. You just need to give yourself some time to sit with this.
My parents loved each other so much. Everybody knew that. All you had to do was look at them together. The way that they looked at each other. Like at the wedding, my dad. He was so sweet to her. He was so gentle. And when my mom looked into his eyes, she lit up. But that was all a lie.
Sometimes bad things happen between people. It's not like they can't get past it.
My dad always does what he wants. You know, no matter what anyone else says. And I guess it kind of makes sense if he wanted my mom that badly. How could a man do that to a woman that he loves? How could she even look at him again, let alone forgive him, have kids with him?
What happened was between your mother and your father, Lulu. It had to be so complicated. Just try not to judge.
No, it's not. It's not about judging. It's about trying to understand how love can get so twisted and that my mom could marry him. I don't know. You said that some secrets are not meant to be told. And I think that this is one of them. Thank you.
Well, you were right, wife. Lulu should have heard all this from me.
Well, the truth is she still needs to hear from you. Luke, she's shattered and you need to put her back together.
Nicholas, look, when the shock wears off, Lulu's going to realize that beyond that one horrible night, her parents loved each other.
Luke was right. Baldwin won't stop until he takes Laura away from him. It was so stupid for me to go after him like that. I just kept seeing that smug little look on his face, the way he hurts people I care about.
Just like Craig, this anger that you're feeling is just as much about Jax's brother as it is about Scott.
Hey, where are the boys?
I took him over to Grant's because you sounded upset. Is that bad, huh?
Yeah, it was worse than I expected. Scotty pushed Nicholas into the corner just in time for Lulu to walk in and hear Nicholas testifying about the rape.
Oh, babe, I'm so sorry. I thought I convinced her to stay away from the courthouse.
The look on Lulu's face was too familiar. And how the truth can just slam you, how the words you're hearing don't even make sense. You just go numb, and today that's what happened to Lulu.
But eventually, she'll be able to accept it. And even understand it a little. I mean, look at you and your dad. You guys love each other. You have each other's backs. And, God, it's practically normal. Thank God Lulu has you to help her process it and our family to understand it.
Her family? That doesn't have the guts to warn her? We can't ever do that to Cameron and Jake, Elizabeth. Promise me we will never keep secrets that would tear their worlds apart.
How'd you know that I was here?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because you and your father used to come out here when you were a little girl. The two of you spent a lot of time out there ice fishing. Listening to the fish laugh at you and talking about things. You used to be so full of questions in those days. What's the snow made of? And where does the wind come from? How do the fish breathe underwater? You used to make my head ache with all your questions.
Dad.
Did you rape my mother?
Leslie, Luke. No, wait.